Já zdravím opět u hry Bůh války Ragnarok. No, jdu se vychrnět teda a pokračovat s tím Odinem, no. To je ta maska, jak na těch truhlách do toho strkal ten nůž. A teď co z toho jelen?
Good morning, brother. No news, I'm afraid.
I have a plan.
Do you now?
The Nords. You found them once. Could you do so again?
I could try, but I don't see how that would help.
They are the fates of these lands, are they not? I would know what they know.
You may not find them cooperative.
As long as I find them. Where do we search?
Midgard. But if Atreus is in Asgard, there's no getting him back without an army. We should be raising one.
Yes, nothing like a catastrophic war to improve the situation. The boy seems quite capable, perhaps if you simply give him some time.
You are not free of blame here. You encouraged his foolishness, his confusion. I do not seek war. But if Odin has stolen my son, do not doubt the lengths I will go to.
Your nature has always been clear, Kratos. But you, Freya. War as a first resort. That's not the Freya I knew. I hope the Norns can give you the counsel you need. Perhaps mine is no longer of use here.
Tyr, stop. This is no time to divide ourselves further. Come, sit, please.
You have been quiet.
Frankly, I'm surprised you, of all people, would seek out fate. But your instincts haven't let us down so far. Let's find the Norns.
Who am I to offer him counsel?
Tak ještě než se vydám na cestu, mrknu.
I only hoped to help the boy find his answers. And I failed. What's my role in all this now?
Tyr, you're at the center of this. You always have been. That's why Odin imprisoned you in the first place. He's terrified of you.
Does it hurt?
Oh, this? Only when I worry.
And not just because of prophecy. No one has ever united the realms as you once did.
That is not who I am anymore.
I know you feel that way now. I've lost myself before. More than once, but believe me, there is something beyond that.
And what is that?
Purpose. Purpose is the path
Bych měl ale někam ty amulety nastrkat, ne? Už jedno. A jo, už tady zase má nějaký mlsání.
How would Atreus get to Asgard?
I'm sorry, but you'd have to ask Odin. He's got control of every path. I know how highly you esteem our expertise on such things, so I'm sure that's disappointing. He's just been one step ahead of us.
Co tady děláš ty, pacholku?
Hang on! I got something for you. Sindri!
Coming!
Before you go traipsing off into the dawn, I thought you'd like to have a Well, don't go getting too cheery about it. But you're welcome.
I've collected what we need to find the Norns. Shall we go?
Madam Nico?
Madam Nico.
Hele, nepůjde ten štít vylepšit, když už jsem tady. Kde seš ty, skřete, tady?
Your fire blades could use some.
That boy of yours can do some damage, turns out.
Well,
maybe
I'll be
he'll
in my
bust
room.
through Odin's wall.
Štít. Nemám to. No to je, každopádně se ho nechá. No, ten se mi líbí víc jak ta kamenná zeď. Co to je do pičáku?
Squirrel.
Master Kratos, my apologies. Madam Nitho's disappearance weighs heavily on my mind.
She a friend of yours?
Less a friend than another long-time tenant of the tree. She was here even before I arrived, and that was ages ago. To even think something could keep her away from her babies. Terrible, just terrible.
A teďka se budou půl hodiny povídat.
We are certain Atreus could not still be in Midgard.
I was just there and found no trace. If Odin invited him, he must have provided a way.
No, that is not the only explanation. Tell me where we find these Norns.
I discovered some of their threads near the frozen lake. I stashed one for spellcrafting, but we may also use it to find them. Just remember, they really don't want to be found.
Well, at least things will be difficult for a change.
We should take your sled and head to the lake.
Midgard. How I've missed the freezing gusts and constant raider attacks.
Oh, that's because they believe Kratos is
Můj domeček.
responsible for Fimbulwinter. But killing him will end it.
Where would they get an idea like that?
From me, of course.
Of course.
Pořád mi to tady hoří.
We should get down to the wolves, brother.
Come. Quiet. She is a friend. Now.
Better they get this from you. Once the wolves have the scent of the Norns, we'll just need to follow their lead.
I will open the gate. Stop whining.
Their fur is matted. When did you last brush them?
They are wolves.
And matted fur leads to disease. Take care of them, and they'll take care of you.
Brother, what exactly do you intend to ask the Norns?
How I may find my son. Nothing more.
You don't imagine it's a chance to clear up all this mess about prophecy? Perhaps get a second opinion on your alleged demise.
You didn't tell me you had a prophecy.
When Atreus and I reached Jotunheim, we found a hidden mural. The Giants, Faye herself, had foreseen our entire journey long ago. Who we would meet, who we would fight. All of it, as it happened.
But you aren't dead.
That image was from a time yet to come.
I see. You've never struck me as someone who fears death. That's not the problem, is it?
No. Death can have me when it earns me.
Then maybe it's not the future that bothers you. Faye sent you on your journey, and she made sure you see that image at the end of it. And you're still not sure why.
I wish to speak of this no further. Now that we are on the lake, how will we find the Norns?
Watch the wolves closely. See how their heads point the way?
Well, the Lake of Nine has certainly seen better days. Raiders have made themselves quite at home. Not sure I've been back to these parts since our great battle with Sigrun.
You speak highly of that fight as well.
You know of that?
She told me all about it when she found me.
Brother!
Look.
Look, there's some debris over there.
Defend the peace.
I remember the Jotnar crafting these bracers for Tyr's statues. They chose only their most talented and accomplished to do the job.
You have a good memory, Freya. Like Tyr, the Jotnar also believe the best offensive strategy is a good defense. So, this is how they chose to honor him.
The Giants were not wrong. Freya, you said you knew of our battle with Sigrun.
She believed you could be an ally. Long before I believed it.
The Valkyrie Queen. An ally.
I'm the Valkyrie Queen. As Sigrun was stubbornly determined to remind me.
I should have guessed it was Sigrun helping you recover yourself. She's so loyal, wise, clever. Oh.
Doesn't take a love goddess to see where you're coming from.
This thread of fate we are tracing.
It's not somebody's life if that's what you mean. The Norns use it to mark their way when they're outside of the well.
The wolves lead us here.
I just hope the Norns are somewhere indoors and warm. Safe to say, no, I have not missed Midgard in Fimbulwinter. Thank you.
We will see soon enough. Incoming fire!
Enemy! To your left!
Ah! Frozen! What now?
Mohl by se zdát do pohybu.
Raider, left flank!
Incoming fire!
The way forward is magically sealed. Something in here is giving us power.
Might I suggest the ominous broken gravestone?
The hilt of a sword.
Brother, I know that sword hilt. Tread carefully. You of all people know how weapons can carry ghosts.
If it does not help us find the Norns, it can wait.
Co se zase tady pokakalo?
Keep looking.
Jak si to ne?
I feel a trace of their illusions here. I can try to dispel it.
Vydržte, já se tady ještě podívám. Jo, tady je brána.
Now's no time to wander off, brother. Freya's found something.
We won't find the Norns through a mystic gate.
Tak ne, no.
Open.
To je Borka.
There's nothing here.
A false trail.
I'm afraid so. We'll have to see what else the wolves can find.
Typical Nornish mischief.
They know we're searching. I warned you they wouldn't make it easy.
And what's the hilt of a cursed king have to do with any of it?
Distraction? Coincidence? Who knows? I suppose they'd say we were fated to find it.
Už jenom pěšky, no, takže to do pěšky.
The Norns live in a well.
No. The well of Earth, their home, is hard to explain. It's in no fixed place. Entrances come and go. A place wholly under their influence, where the intangible becomes tangible. Like being inside your own mind.
But if we go in together, are we in each other's minds? Not so sure I like the sound of that.
Mimir, have you encountered these Norns?
Not personally. Freya's right, they have ways of discouraging visitation. Odin made his share of efforts. Wouldn't talk about what he found. Either he gave up, or he wanted to forget what he saw. Freya, you mind telling us what you experienced when you sought the Norns last time?
To be honest, the details are hazy. Like waking up from a dream. Mainly, I remember that nothing could be done to change my son's fate, which only made me more determined to try.
Brother, what of your story? You faced the fates of your homeland, yeah?
The set leads here.
Let's see. I feel something. In this direction.
Feel what exactly?
Another illusion. It's coming from this wall. The Norns are hiding something. Oh, no. Nothing. Another dead end.
A trap!
Enemy behind you, Kratos! That's all of them. You know, this search will only get more dangerous.
Then we keep looking.
Back to the wolves, then.
What is up here?
I don't feel anything. It's not related to the Norns.
Could be interesting enough in its own right.
What's that outpost?
Axe is looking a little dull. Mind if I take a look at it?
Nemám ještě na vylepší.
Just checking in on me?
You won't believe it, Ludmilla. This crest belongs to Fjotorlund.
Fjotorlund, you say? Now that's where Sigrun was from.
Another thing.
Počkej, já tak tohle zatím nepotřebuju. Pojďme hledat ty vlky. Teda ty.
Shame they didn't leave that one over this gap. There must be some way to move it. The wolves have picked up another trail. Keep following their heads.
Now, brother, what about when you faced the fates of Greece? The legends I heard about the ghost of Sparta were surely exaggerated.
Exaggerated?
Oh, not in the brazen bloodshed righteous fury part. The part where it said you travelled back in time itself to win a battle once lost. It's strange credulity, obviously. I mean, a rumour about Thor knocking the world serpent back in history from Ragnarok is one thing.
It is the truth. The threads of fate span all life and time. The Sisters of Fate abused their power. When I challenged them, they threatened to undo my existence. So I killed them and turned their power on Zeus.
That's the most dangerous and irresponsible thing I've ever heard. These Norns have no such magic, nor does anyone in these realms that I've ever seen.
Aye, can you imagine? If it existed, Odin...
When you want to find the Norns, we'll return.
Jo, jenom vždycky postavit, jestli to je stejný, to, že... Ale že bych tady už měl tu.
Looks like your axe is due for some attention.
Ten štít, to ještě těžko. Jo, hele.
I am, as always, at your service.
So to be clear, finding the norms is not about altering events, yeah?
I would not ask them to change the past, even if they could. I only want information.
And that's quite dangerous enough, in my experience.
A jestli to zase bude faleš... Hele.
We need to work our way up. This way.
Violent and cruel.
Sounds no different from these lands. There. Can you cut a way through the ice?
Oh, are the norms making magical ice walls now?
No. I think the water just froze.
Nevím. Počkej, jsem tady byl dobře. No, tak se pust. Mohl by se spustit? Tak jo, no. No ale ty krásku, že jsem si toho nevšiml hned. No nic, no. No nic, tak jdu ještě jednou dolů, no. Já jsem si nevšiml, TT. Co byla nahoře?
Perhaps.
We could go again. Find out for certain.
I would rather not.
I'll bet you wouldn't.
More of your friends.
I didn't tell them to be here.
Above you! Incoming fire!
I don't know what the Norns did to trick all these raiders into guarding them. Not that they have any idea that's what they're doing.
Jak roztáhla hned křídla, co? Valkýra.
Freya, thank you for your help. I know this was not your focus.
The sooner we find your son, the sooner you'll be able to focus. I just hope it works.
Just the same. Thank you.
A fine sentiment, but write her a bloody note when we're out of the cold, brother.
Something. It's stronger this time. Over here. This way.
Sesame, otevři se.
We found it.
Ah, isn't it always the third place you look?
Slovo na ostudu.
Is everyone hearing that creepy whisper?
It is like an itch in the mind.
It means we've stepped into their domain. Be ready for anything.
Illusions.
Projections, possibly. But assume nothing. There's no telling what manner of creature they've made unwitting guards.
Delightful.
Co jsem tady zase pomačkal? Mám tady zase něco? Ne, dobře to.
Seems he was guarding that way outside.
This place almost looks familiar, but different. A confused memory.
A rather hostile memory at that.
These fates should know I will not be deterred.
To je ten jelen větrník. Počkej, tady masání, vydrž prčka.
Destroyer of all she would hope to protect. She always finds somebody to blame.
Mohl by si tohle schovat a vzít si tohle, děkuju. Jak se do mě zakousne řád.
Yeah, here we go.
Counselor to kings, Mary Wanderer of the woods, Robin of the good fellows.
Let me guess. I'm a lot.
No, ty jsi ještě škaredější. Zbroj. Amulet. Ještě jeden amulet najít.
Long-winded know-it-all and I cannot change? See? You forgot smartest man alive!
Oof.
Well, certainly clinks like genuine hack silver. I suppose there's one small consolation to this ordeal. At least we won't have to introduce ourselves.
Don't credit your reputation, Mimir. They see the whole lives of any who approach them.
What is that?
Bloody hell, look at that thing! The corpus! Down this thing! Need to take out those flames, brother!
That's it!
Ah, frozen! What now?
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Nicely done! Keep on it! Well, yet another gift of Fimbulwinter, I suppose.
The magic draining out of all of us has to end up somewhere.
This way.
The Norns are somewhere in that cave just ahead.
There's that itchy sound again. Normally I don't mind ladies whispering in my ear, but this is positively irksome.
Anyone ever tell you that you babble when you're terrified?
Terrified? I'll have you know I'm at the very most deeply apprehensive. And breaking tension with humour is the sacred duty of a travelling companion. How very dare you! Babbling!
Door.
Oh, that looks official.
Hello, hello.
My boy.
To otevřel na první dobrou.
Also, listen to me, please. Stop! Why did you bring him here? You are not welcome here. Wait! Baldur, come back! Talk to me! This is all yours! I am so sick! Nobody harms my boy but me!
Freya!
Brother, over here! Come get me! I want none of this!
Já si jdu znovu uříznout hlavu.
Imagine them thinking I had any desire to be back on this day. Seekerin? Brother, hold off!
Why did you never turn on Odin?
But I did! I tried to stop him any way I could!
You served Odin from the day you met to the day he put you in that tree! You sought favor! You wanted him! You wanted him to treat everyone and you never until you turned on
I know it's easy. It's true. All of it. But for love of you, I became a better man. Counselor for peace. Ally to all those who...
Just start! Just run off of his heart! No! You emphasize the power of
There's more of them.
eating now! You see the and you can't help but hate you! And it's
It is not her.
No. Of course. You did what you must. Brother, the tree! It's pulling me in!
Mimir!
Brother, help me! Monster!
Atreus! I am coming!
Why didn't you trust your son? The way he wants to be seen. He's mine.
Atreus! I am here!
I think it's over. Did we pass the test?
Didn't feel much like succeeding.
I see the door has disappeared.
Or it was never there.
They toy with us still. What is that?
A kelpie. Don't see many of those in these parts.
She must be theirs.
Will she take us to them?
I'll ask her. Nicely. Easy, girl. Easy. That's right.
Co to je teplavecký úň?
Care to talk about whatever the Norns put you through?
No.
Get on.
That's a good lass. Lovely creatures, but temperamental by reputation. In my land, they'd keep children away from the lochs by telling them a kelpie would drown them. Of course, no kelpie I know would do such a thing. Unless it was disrespected.
It walks on water.
Aye. No mystical water steeds to speak of in Greece, brother?
There were the hippocamps. They served the sea god. I battled one upon a titan.
That might not be her favorite subject.
Nautilus. To byl kůň Nautilus.
Its own hideaway. Never doubted we'd make it.
No, my jsme pod hladinou. No. Řasy na šuši.
Kratos, Freya, and Mimir's head. Enter the home of the Norns, tentatively. They have finally reached their destination. Kratos speaks first.
I seek my son.
You know the child is in Asgard. No, you seek what all who search for us seek. To know the ending to your story.
The ghost of Sparta furrows his brow menacingly. He resists the urge to grunt. Oh, he fails.
You come to us, piteous archetypes, seeking freedom from your scripts, as if knowing your lines would grant you the power to rewrite them.
Speak plain.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
No, to musí jednou každej, no.
But you called him the destroyer of fate. There must be a way to subvert destiny.
There is no destiny, Puck.
The protagonists are speechless. They do not understand.
There is no grand design, no script. Only the choices you make. That your choices are so predictable, merely make us seem prescient.
When my son was born, shut up! Your prophecy said he would die a needless death.
And he did. Because you could not let him go. Because he thirsted for revenge. And because you kill gods.
But what Kratos did, it was not out of hate.
Should I bring him a crown then? He still slays gods, but now he's sad about it? You are the sum of your choices, nothing more. And because your choices never change, you will learn that Heimdall intends to kill your son in Asgard, and you will do what you do best. And then Ragnarok.
The skies burn, the curtains fall. Exunt omnes.
Heimdall.
Again, he misses the point.
Focusing on the second act to the exclusion of the final. A common mistake in storycraft.
We are leaving.
He stomps away, followed closely by Freya.
I enjoyed your story, Kratos. Pity it has to end so soon.
Well, that was educational.
Let us leave this place.
Happily.
That's better. I can feel things getting more normal already.
Wait. That tree.
Well, isn't that interesting?
What is this?
That's the noose, brother. The one Odin hanged himself with. As part of his endless, mad quest for secrets of life and death and what have you.
What are you doing?
It's a charged object, significant to Odin. Perhaps I'll find a use for it.
Brother, what they said about the boy?
Will not happen.
Oh, I agree.
It will not happen. We will not let it.
Of course we bloody won't. The question is how. You wouldn't seriously consider killing Heimdall, would you?
I will do what I must.
Oh, is that all?
You're wrong to dissuade him, Mimir. You know Heimdall.
I grant you that he's a spiteful, vicious little shit.
And so loyal, Odin entrusted him with Galahorn. If we have the chance to eliminate him before Ragnarok, we shouldn't hesitate.
Considering his powers of foresight alone, that is an if of mountainous size.
Mě zajímalo, jak tomu chceš zabránit, že se to nestane. Protože tam musíme jednou všetci, ať seš Bůh nebo nejseš.
Even supposing we're all perfectly comfortable plotting an assassination, and I, for one, am a mite rusty at that measure, we've got no way to reach Heimdall, and no way to kill him if we did.
I have killed gods greater than him.
I don't doubt that, brother, but it's hardly my point.
Tady je děbná. Dá se tam nějak to prokousat?
What's that?
Dá se sem prokousat.
Kratos, I see something. Up there.
Jo, tam jsme šli.
Look, I think we're missing the Norn's message here. We've all got our tendencies, and yours is to run headlong into danger to protect the ones you love.
I do not intend to change. Not about that.
Why should you? Apparently my tendency is to kill for one's.
Freya.
I don't need you to comfort me. Either of you.
Their accusation was cruel. None of us believe...
The truth can be a cruel thing. Anyone care to argue with that?
No. But Baldur's fate had many causes. Prophecy among them.
How do you mean, brother?
There are many tales in my homeland of those who fulfilled prophecy by attempting to avoid it. So it was when Freya tried to protect Baldur. And so it was when I accused my son of going to Asgard.
Then we agree. It'd be foolish to go after Heimdall.
No. If Heimdall must die for Atreus to live, then Heimdall must die.
How can you say that, knowing what you know?
Because if Heimdall is a threat to my son, I must act. It is my...
Your nature. Well played, Norns.
Han.
Let us find a gateway. Return home. Consider our plans.
Listen, brother. Before you make any hasty decisions, why don't you blow off a little steam? I'm sure there was some loose end we meant to circle back to. Give your mind a little time to process everything.
I suspect there's unfinished business here at the lake, though I'm certainly happy to spend time somewhere other than Midgard.
It's your choice, brother.
I believe we missed this.
At your service.
Tak jo, no.
May it strike true.
Nasazovat tě nebudu, ale...
I'll disinfect my tools. Their deaths will be painless-ish. No need to thank me.
Počkej, už jsme tady.
Is that a frozen lightning bolt?
Teď jsem v obchodě
My fight
byl.
with Thor ended there.
That's where you landed. No wonder there's bits of Tyr's statue all over the lake.
Now tell me of this power Heimdall wields. He sees the future.
More like he reads the person, sees their intention.
My intent will be to kill him. Knowing that will be no advantage.
Brother, this is no one to underestimate. Any move you make, he'll have seen it coming. If you must face him, we need something else. An edge. Humor me?
Very well. We will ask the dwarves.
Ah, the inevitable asking of the dwarves.
No. Tak se musíme zeptat prcalíků.
Excuse me, sir. Could I have a moment of your time? Oh dear, what's to be done?
Co tě sere, veverko?
What is it you want?
It has come to my attention that Nithok has been slain, and as a result, her offspring have been let loose into the Nine Realms.
What of it?
Unfortunately, without a proper role model to supervise them, the little rascals are certain to fall to mischief. In time, said mischief could culminate in nothing less than their devouring of the Nine Realms entirely. In order to avoid such a grisly fate, I'd like you to bring the Lindworms to me. I believe I can act as a satisfactory paternal figure in their upbringing. You'll find the specimens gnawing on tears throughout the realms. Use this device to safely store them, bring them back to me, and I promise I'll make it worth your while.
You mean to say you'd raise them by yourself?
Indeed. I have no small experience managing extreme personalities. Compared to wrestling with my emotions in the most literal of senses, I dare say raising a handful of lindworms will be a walk in the park. All that said, I'm happy to discuss anything else on your mind.
No ale teď mám něco úplně jiného na starosti.
You're They're back.
Simmer down. I see them.
Whatever you need. I'll heat up the forge.
I have news.
Ooh. Did the Norns tell you how to get Atreus back? Do we have a plan?
The Norns say Atreus will be killed by Heimdall. The plan is to kill Heimdall first.
Oh, wow. Okay, Heimdall. Let's see. Never loses, sees everything coming, unpopular at parties. This won't be easy.
Whatever his advantages, I will overwhelm him with my own.
That's the idea. You gotta overpopulate his senses, see? And I got just the thing in mind to help you do it. Sindri, go get Draupnir.
Draupnir? But we need him. Our supplies.
Oh, we got plenty.
Diskutují a mazej.
Even if we did, Draupnir's no weapon. Why would a... Oh. You mean we combine it with...
That's right.
And then when he... It'll go... Damn you, that's brilliant. Very well. I suppose there's nothing to do, but... Go fetch Draupnir.
Draupnir? I bloody knew these two had nicked it. And Odin blamed me for it disappearing.
They stole Draupnir.
We didn't steal nothing. We just ungifted what never should have been gifted in the first place.
How will it help me kill Heimdall?
Never you mind all that. It's a fucking surprise. We're artistes.
But to even store Draupnir, you'd need...
You were saying...
Now you intend to kill Heimdall. Violence cannot prevent violence, Kratos. I truly thought you understood that.
No matter what you thought I understood, my son is in danger. I will not allow harm to come to him.
Teď jsem se lek. Když to teďka budu hrát tady za toho, co si myslíš, že je čistotnej. Jak má zavázanou tu palici.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you, little one. Got it! I think.
Son.
Enough! Heimdall's a threat, not only to Atreus, but to everyone. He's Odin's left hand and he carries the cord that begins Ragnarok. A chance to eliminate him, we should...
it's just as likely a trap because the bastard knows your intentions. Kratos, I've never seen anyone so much as lay a finger on him. Not one.
Well, I gathered what's fit for gathering.
How long will it take?
We'll have to go to Svartalfheim to get the rest of the materials. Not to mention we'll have to visit the lady. Oh. Whew, that's a relief.
Huh?
Ow. Kratos? Whenever you're ready.
The lady? No idea what he's on about, brother.
I know you mean well with them. To be honest, I don't like
See you out there. Ah, time to go see the lady. I'll take it from here.
Oh, no. This whole thing were my idea. I'll speak to the lady. I never get to speak to the lady.
There are reasons for that.
Brock will go.
What? No.
You heard him. Quit your fret. I ain't gonna mess up. What the? No, you pimp shrimps. Think that'll keep us out? Well, think the fuck again.
What was all that then?
Oh, just Sindri trying to hog all the glory. Same old shit.
Not that. The gate. What's wrong with a bloody gate?
Most likely someone in Neitherville been making a fuckery of the works. Probably on account of all that incursioning you got up to. But don't worry, you little dangling head. Old Brock came prepared. I got ways in and out from the old days. Gates they'd never even think to look for. On account of being stupid.
Že mají vždycky nejvíc keců za branou.
Brock, where are we?
This here's your stop. Abandoned service tunnel, direct to the forge camp. I'll meet you up there. Go on.
Brock.
And he's gone. You sure he was the right pick for this, brother?
I trust him. He speaks plain.
And yet so colorfully.
Takhle.
We may need to work together on this one.
So, a tunnel for liquor and explosives. Little on the nose for dwarven culture, isn't it?
Ridiculing a culture you helped undermine. Classic Aesir.
Oh, all right. Might have earned that one. I can see why it's an abandoned service tunnel. Careful, brother. That was flammable. Another oil spill. Ah! A fortuitous oil spill.
Behind you! Incoming poison!
Kratos!
Sindri, is that you?
Yes. I need to talk to Kratos. Please listen. You have to let me take Rock's place. He can't talk to the lady. He mustn't.
No. Do not ask again.
But... oh dear.
It's not his fault Atreus ran off. Or are you just being Brock's champion?
What are you insinuating, Highness?
Can't the smartest man alive put it together? The Giants conceal a mysterious figure who changes the fate of Ragnarok, and you're oblivious to the only rational candidate. The one who's fought wars against gods and won.
I am not their champion.
Well, we're each entitled to our opinion. I think my sigil arrows can help.
Ale tak to vypadá, že to bude docela mazec. To.
These gates seem to be connected. See if you can break that fire fixture.
No tak to jako nevím, jak to mám udělat.
The sigil arrow should work with ice as well.
Když udělám teď takhle. Kde byl ten řetěz? Tady. Chceš to podržet?
Twilight Stone. We can use that.
No tak tohle zase nechápu. Vypadá, že se vždycky dostanu na místo, z kterého jsem prostě v prdeli. No to nemá šanci hodit. Vole, ta tady taky stojí, vole, jako... Já nevím, jak to mám udělat, ty vole, tady zkrátka. Jako to by mělo znalíst úplně dolů, ne? Ty... Si vlehnu, vole, no. Kdy to šlo přes to zrcadlo nějak? Mohl by se z toho řetězu pustit. Budeš nějak natočit? Prdele, schovej to! Já nevím. A tady prostě zkrátka stojí, kdyby aspoň... Mohl bys přestat mířit? Já nevím, kam mám jít. Kdyby to šlo trefit. No. Tohle trefím, ale je mi to k hovnu. No nic, já se tady rozloučím, já se jdu podívat, jak tohle vyřešit. Já tady jsem totálně v hajzlu. No, takže tady... Tady nějak, řekněme si, tady nějaký zpomalení času. Kdyby to její čáro udrželo tuto, tak je to do pohody, ale... No, to nemám šanci s tím cokoliv udělat. Ach jo. Nevím, co tady mám udělat. Nic, já se loučím. Já jsem prdeli, já tady jako fakt nevím, jak mám dál. Takže čus, bus.